MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, center fielder Byron Buxton.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're coming hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A quick out number 1.
In the second spot tonight.
So digging in now, Ehire Adrianza. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Bounce down the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
First baseman.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hansen ranges back and he has it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses. 2-1. From the stretch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman Alan Hansen.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Taken in by Forsythe, and a rather easy first out. Here's Gregory Polanco. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The next 3-2. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Max Kepler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Polanco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Again, a 1-2. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Garner has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Mitch Garner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Garner.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. and no swing apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in, Kyle Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gibson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Polanco giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, Stephen Dugan. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Stephen Dugan.
Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he's retired, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Andrew Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Line to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Allen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Bregman fields it cleanly. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance. Aire Adrianza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Aire Adrianza.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tyler Austin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Up next for Minnesota.
So
Right
striding forward now, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
A pause and the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now. Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Up next for Minnesota.
Standing in, Logan
baseman.
Forsythe. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. Settling in now, Mitch Garner. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one runs in on him as he can't get into the box now. Wilson Ramos set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Wilson Ramos.
Grounded back up the middle. Forsythe is there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. So stepping in, Scott Schebler, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. From the stretch. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Gibson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle Gibson.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Byron Buxton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Ehire Adrianza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Austin. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
On to first, and the Twins are turned away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. they didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the
Center
plate,
fielder,
Stephen
12.
Dugan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dugan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the right. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in,
Now batting,
Andrew
the
Suarez.
pitcher, Andrew Suarez.
Nelson
attention,
Cruz
please.
will get the call
And
here
hitting
as he'll
for the
hit for the
Giants.
pitcher.
Number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Now a throw over. Lays off 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing
batting,
through it for route number
second
2.
baseman, Allen.
From the belt, the
Henson.
pitch. Allen Henson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Dugan rounds the corner and is headed home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Runners off for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the move again from first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco will put this one away, and the side is retired. Tony Watson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Giants, number 33,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Another full count pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler has it in his tracks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by. Striding in once again, Joey Votto. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Ready for another chance? Scott Schebler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bregman ranging back. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game. And he is in there. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sandoval.
Gregor Blanco will come on now and pinch run here.
Giants. Number 53, Gregor Blanco.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now from the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Brandon
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garner, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Garner.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Gibson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Jeremy Hazelbaker will grab a bat and hit. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That average for him up in the 360s now. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Byron Buxton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Glenn Perkins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Glenn Perkins.
Into the box now, Stephen Dugan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Stephen Dugan.
Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Striding into the box. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Chris Owings will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Alan Hansen the next to bat, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 1 run, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be won.
Cole gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Evan Scribner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So stepping in, Ehire Adrianza is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now at the plate, Tyler Austin. A hit in 2 official
Your
trips to
attention,
the
please.
plate to this point in the
Pinch
ball
hitting
game.
for Minnesota.
Joe Mauer will move
Number
into the
7,
on-deck circle now to
Joe
try to get something
Mauer.
started here with 1 gone in the inning. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak chopper up the line. Up with it there is Sandoval on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. At the plate, Joey Votto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Joey
Comes set. Here's the
Votto.
0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton coming on. Makes the play. 1 away. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trevor May answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Trevor May. This change for the Twins.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to third. Polanco gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Gregor Blanco. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under this one is Blanco. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Logan
stepping into the box. Logan Forsythe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Pablo Sandoval is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Minnesota, center fielder, number 25.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Standing in, Ehire Adrianza. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. In now, Tyler Austin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To his right, Hansen. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
High pop-up. Adrianza is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Forsythe is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. In is Joey Votto now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Bregman is on his way home. Now the relay home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches to become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Polanco going back on it. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. At the plate, Stephen Dugan. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. The 1-0 delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Bregman is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Barrios. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 17.
First
Jose
offering on its way.
Barrios.
Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. One away. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Up for the Twins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ehire Adrianza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Austin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Chris Sale. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chris Sale.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in to try it again, Alan Henson. He popped out in his first trip. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He's safe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Polanco is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Joey Votto. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Scott Schebler. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Alex Bregman.
Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Max Kepler. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Now
Digging in, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Logan.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Digging in, Mitch Garner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 7.
Now batting, Jose Barrios. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing. And right now.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Here's Byron Buxton now. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Digging in and looking for more, Ehire Adrianza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Polanco. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Into the windup
Pablo
and the pitch.
Sandoval.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So striding forward now, Stephen Dugan. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. The tag, and he is out. Now in the box, Tyler Austin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Tyler Austin.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. In the air to right center. On the move is Polanco. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schebler, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Max Kepler, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Into the box, Chris Sale. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line towards center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jorge Polanco.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He singled his last time up. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Garner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Barrios. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On the ground to the right side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wilson Ramos.
And that's in there, base hit. And that brings up Scott Schebler. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Votto rounds the corner and is headed home. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
The third baseman,
here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Riding in once again, Brandon Crawford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So striding forward now, Stephen Dugan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dugan.
Nelson Cruz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Nelson Cruz.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. The runner scores from second. And a relay to the plate. And both runners are home as they're right back in the ball game now at 5-3. Digging in once again, Chris Sale. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Gregor
attention,
Blanco
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Giants,
here.
Number 53, Gregor Blanco.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance?
baseman.
Alan Henson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just...
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gabriel Moya is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 49, Gabriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, they came in, got the rally caps on because it was amazing turnaround in this inning. For them to be tied now, incredible.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work. Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aore Adrianza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Chebler. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Tyler Austin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Joe Mauer will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And that one right down Main Street. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. In is Joey Votto now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Wilson Ramos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. For Votto, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. To 2-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Schebler. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. To the right side and through, a base hit. Here's Votto around third. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Now batting the third baseman,
Digging in, Pablo
48,
Sandoval.
Pablo
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. This one's down to third. Forsythe on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Into the box now. Alex Bregman.
Minnesota, the left fielder, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
Stepping
right
in,
fielder.
Max Kepler.
Max
He went down on strikes
Kepler.
last time up. First pitch on its way. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping into the
Up
box,
next for the
Jorge
Twins.
Polanco.
Third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. One there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Now to the plate, Mitch Garner, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Logan Morrison.
Number 7, Logan Morrison.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moya, and he's getting his first plate appearance here. Jeremy Hazelbaker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That's in there. Base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 7-5 game. Digging in, Byron Buxton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Evan Scribner will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Number 16, Chris.
Ready with the 1-0.
This change for the Giants.
That misses. 2-0.
First base, number 7, Joe Mauer.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Addison Reed is on to pitch out of the bullpen. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin there. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Chris Owings.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Coming to the plate now, Evan Scribner. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Kyle Farmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 65, Kyle Farmer.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Alan Henson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Has a look. Now the pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Reed's ready. The 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Gregory Polanco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ty Block enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
This change for
Aire Adrianza will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner. And here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen.
Gregory Polanco.
Line drive to left. Bregman is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
First baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton moves over. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.